It's a national emergency. It's an emergency because when you have disrespected the world alarms, disrupted in the real court of law, in every real police department, murderers putting on uniforms. I said murderers putting on uniforms. We are in harm's way. Very dangerous. I need you to find the whereabouts of the Laces de Jesus, Monica de Jesus. They call him Tony de Jesus, Shanika de Jesus. Diane Jones. Diane Jones. Ricky Washington, Diane Washington. You need to find the whereabouts. Find the whereabouts of Virginia Bonner that was supposedly married to Clarence Thomas, Supreme Court Justice. That's in my identity. He stole in my identity. He used my numbers, but he didn't get away. He would never have clears. And see, when you go all the way back there in the 80s, you see how state of emergency it is. Those are my two numbers. 14558078454, 226886048. Born November 26, 1958. And because they had disrupting vital statistics, I told you to look in the files in the papers of David Thomas Sr., November 26, 1888, that will, 1715 Rogers Street, Richmond, Virginia, 23223. David Thomas Jr., defect. My grandfather, great-grandfather, a real federal judge, and he didn't defect. He was murdered. His stolen sperm made David Thomas Jr. They'll not come forth, and they're still killing and stealing. And we have a right to live, because we live holy and we accomplished a lot, just like he did. I won the real World Cup. You said you would have to have won the Nobel Peace Prize more than once. I did 3 times. And they kept saying, let's wait to see if she win it enough to win the world. I did. She said. And you're still waiting to give somebody else my honors like you did him. Something different needs to happen, people. They murdered him in 1968. David Thomas Sr. I want you to go to Benjamin Lambert's identity in 68. And the other Lambert, the funeral home. Scott's Funeral Home owners and a Bingham. I don't know why they changed their last name to Bingham. Go to find the Scotts, Bingham, Lamberts, 1968. See, they stole that gun, they say, and Martin Luther King's phony death stage, Hotel Lorraine. Not dead. To see those same ears. Been in my presence. Been in my family's presence. All security is broken. You're in our ears every day. Why don't you think that the government has a right to go in yours and shut you down from murdering us? This real. Fine Anna Rosa, White House apprentice. John Cherry Sr. from Heart Church Ministries. Told you none suffer lack. Credit union belonged to me, and now you change it to M&T Bank and TD Bank. E-Trade, all of those are my beings that they have moved illegally without me. Some of it will close down. Capital City Bank became criminal. They moved George Andrews, and they went to jail over in Brazil when they tried to, and Steve Parsons Sr. 10 billion of my dollars moved to Brazil. Trying to start a bank in Brazil with 10 billion of my dollars that you stole. Something's wrong. Is it the black flu? Or the queen black flu? That's the queen. I thought queen ain't. These people over here in high crime. You tell us there's no longer a job and they've been thrown out of England. Yeah, well, they over here and they in high crime. I don't take down our government. We still have order, people. I still won. We still vote. Look what that means to your vote. That's why I told you that all over America in every state, take a stand. I won 8, 12, and 16. And I told you to go in and verify me. I had the right to be without the votes this time. But I got the votes. And I asked the people to vote early. Whenever that date comes that you can, I ask you to vote early. You people, you have failed people. Not any day. But you continue to hide the Army's votes. Everybody in the Army voted for you. That's enough for your name to be on the ballot. I know it is. Everybody in specific states voted for me. When you got a state that not one day did Obama get any votes, he can't have mine. All these people, I'm telling you, Elizabeth Warren, you cannot have her votes. You're not going to get away. That's been the chancellor. You see the chancellor over there in Germany and all them. All of them have come in America. Listen, find the Beatles. Find the Beatles. Ask the other governments where those Beatles were registered. Find the Beatles and find the Monkees. Those two singing groups, and 3, and the Bee Gees. Find them. Find them. Find them in the gun and see what you get. Got too much treason. Find the carpenters. It's a state of emergency. I am tired of sitting in this Whole Foods while our country is going down and our families and friends are being murdered. All of us had multiple birth siblings. All of us had 5 others in our same 9 months. I told you before, Tori that came past yesterday, she and my sister Ramona's, Joy, Miles, and Vicky Whining. And they have just been blocks from her being rescued. I don't need you to sit by her side. I need her to go to that hospital in Washington, D.C. and be protected because her body needs to be all over. My father, Aubrey James Jones Sr., my mother, Lily Bell Jones, my brother, Aubrey James Jones Jr., my brother, Randall Thomas Jones, my sister, Ramona Diane Jones. Her and I have the largest shares in Philip Morris. She worked 33 years, and then a psychopath retired her without her. How do you retire her without her? When you set them identicals down at that table and then act like she's crazy, you're going to jail for it. I serve you know it's Frank Hall. I serve you know it's Phoebe. You walking past? Yeah, that's Phoebe walking past. I don't call Phoebe Robert Tilton, Rod Parsley. All in the same 9 months. Or Rod them the children. Lucille Ball in there. Come on, people. Let's get this right. Those ones in John F. Kennedy the same time, too. Please find out.